Yo, what's the deal? Hey, we back, man. We back at it. Uh, we still 8 subscribers away from that 500, man. Share these videos, man. Like these videos. And, hey, let's get to it, dog. Let's get to it, man. Y'all see the title. We finna kick game real quick, man. We finna kick game. Uh, the consequences of being too horny, man. Where do I start, man? Where do I start, dog? We talking about this sex demon today, man. That sex demon is a motherfucker, man. I mean, 33 years old. As I grow older, man, I start like putting things in perspective, man. And I just sit back and I just think about when I was young, bruh, and the shit I used to do and the way I used to act behind getting some pussy, man. I used to do some wild shit, man. I'm talking about sneaking out the house, sneaking in people's house, all type of shit, man. You know, just the consequences of just letting that sex demon, the flesh be so weak, man. And I could just remember, you know, because before I start preaching to everybody else, I'm gonna show my else on my report card. Shout out to the big homie Sin for the P. One of my inspirations. But gotta show them else on your report card when you're trying to preach to other people, man. But I can just remember as far back as I can remember, man, just being just a horny ass young nigga, dog. Just being horny, man. Like just feeling like I had to have some sex, man. And as sitting here at 33 years old, man, I'm working on being more disciplined and not out here just giving my dick, throwing my dick on the pool table, on the crap table. You feel me? And you know, still got some work to do, but I feel like I'm learning and I'm getting my better each day. But yeah, man, just being horny, dog. Being young and being horny, man, and being into women, man, being into all kind of women, man, and just not knowing what you're doing, dog, not really having no sense of direction, just out here just doing whatever, man. And it's about the grace of God, man. It's really about the grace of God that I don't have any uncurable diseases. You feel me? For us like syphilis, herpes, AIDS, HIV, none of that shit, man. And I just thank God every day, man, because I was a wild nigga, man. For real. Like just sticking my dick in, raw and shit, not putting on no motherfucking protection, all type of little goof ass shit, man. And I'm gonna tell you, man, like when you a handsome young man, bro, like myself, I don't mean to be in my arrogance right now, but I gotta just, let y'all know, man. Bro, you would think I can honestly count on one hand how many times a woman told me or asked me where my condom was. Because people try to make it seem like people just be out here having protected sex, man. It's way too many females to be walking around here pregnant. There's too many kids in the world running around here for people to be swearing up and down they use of protection all the time, bro. Like, how many females y'all know right now got 3 and 4, 5 kids and shit? You feel me? Like, come on. And we being honest, these STD rates is ridiculous, dog. That's so they go to show you that people not using protection out here, man. But yeah, man, I can remember my first time like having some sex, man. My mama, she used to just tell me like, I had one of them mamas, bro. She used to be like, just don't do it. And it's like, bro, what you mean just don't do it? Like, I'm getting erections now. I'm waking up, my shit hard. You feel me? I'm, you know, I'm liking on these girls liking on me, man. And we on the phone. We doing all kind of shit, man. That's when phone sex used to be the thing. You get on the phone, make a girl do a little something on her end, you feel me? So you can hear how she sound and shit like that, man. So you kids, you feel me? You out whatever you doing, you a little something, man. You know what I mean? And I can just remember for the longest time, man, like just having my little girlfriends over, man. We just dry hunching, man. So you know what dry hunching is. You feel me? We ain't gotta go into details, but you acting like you doing something, but you got your clothes on type shit, cause y'all both scared. Y'all too young to be even having sex, but y'all sneaking. I done snuck in my mama room and got into a goddamn porn collection and shit. So we sitting around when everybody gone and we sitting up there watching the shit and seeing how the shit how we supposed to be doing it, man. Everybody learn how to have sex off of porno, man. I know I ain't the only one. But yeah, man, good times, good times. Good old times, man. But yeah, man, you just sitting up there and y'all watching the shit and seeing how it go and saying that's what y'all want to do and experiment, doing all kind of little crazy shit, man. But I'm trying to remember, man, because I most definitely been burnt before. You feel me? Let me put that out there. I ain't gonna lie and say, "Oh, I ain't never been burnt. I ain't never had caught no STD or nothing like that." I'd be lying to you if I told you I ain't never been burnt before. I most definitely been burnt before, but I'm trying to remember in detail of when the first time I got burnt. You feel me? And what the fuck, how I knew, like, because I felt like I knew right away. Because one thing about me, I know when something out for me. You feel me? I know. Like it don't take me long. Like, and that's why I never understood why how people can walk around with that shit in their body, man. Because when I know when my shit off, you feel me? You know, and I can't remember who it was or how it happened. But hey, when I say I used to do some fucking, man, I used to do some fucking, man. And then hey, got to some points where, man, it was some desperate nights some nights, man. So you feel me? It'll probably been a bitch that I really ain't, fucking with like that, but she was available, I'm available, so we doing it, man. You gotta understand, bro, like just how men like sex, women like sex just the same way. Don't get it misunderstood. Don't believe the hype. Women like sex just as much as we like sex, you feel me? But I just can't remember the first time I did the shit and I got burnt, bro, because the shit was so long ago. I usually got good memory, but I just know when I found out, I ran to my motherfucking mama so fast, and I'm trying to show her the shit, and she telling me she don't want to see it, and she took me to the goddamn hospital, and I had to, man, I was a wild nigga, bro. I had a girlfriend, you feel me? Hold on, I think I remember. I think I fucking remember who it was. I think I remember who it was. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story real quick. So it used to be this chick, man, that everybody was hitting, bro. Everybody was hitting the bitch because she looked good, bro. She looked good, like she was fine, like you feel me, light skin, had a nice face, had a nice, body, all that good shit. You feel me? But everybody was hitting her. It was so bad with this chick, bro. And I don't really want to go into details because I don't know who gonna hit this or you feel me and put two and two together, man. But it was so bad. This girl was fucking so much, dog, that you had to go through a vacant fucking house next to her house. Like you had to like go through the backyard of the vacant house, jump her fence, and she let you in through the back door. You couldn't go through the front door because her grandparents had the whole street watching the house type shit. This how much this girl was fucking, right? And my young dumb ass, I don't give a fuck. I'm trying to, she fucking with my partner and shit like that. And he done told me, hey, he ain't tripping, you feel me? I could do my thing, you feel me? I go over there like a dumbass and do my thing, end up getting burnt by the bitch, you feel me? So I go do that old green ass shit, green machine ass shit. Got a girlfriend the whole time, bro. Just a young nigga, just out here doing shit. Got a whole girlfriend. She wanted to, I get back to her all burnt up. I ain't, I know something off with me, so I ain't trying to, you feel me, stick my penis in her and shit because you feel me. I'm knowing I'm off, you feel me, but I gotta act like something else wrong with me so I can go to the hospital so she don't know what's going on, man. Man, I remember when I went to that hospital, man. Went to that Cassie Seaboat Clinic, and they stuck that motherfucking metal rod on my shit, man. Man, when I say, bro, the worst pain you will ever motherfucking feel, the worst pain you will ever feel, man. And just thank God that it was some chlamydia, bro. Just thanking God for that because it could have been way worse. I could have had AIDS, HIV, and some other shit. But me being a young nigga, that still ain't stop me from raw dog and shit. Still was out here raw dog and shit. Didn't want to put no condom on. Didn't want to put no hat on my man. Put no coat on my man. Still out here raw dog and shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, all type of little shit, man. But this, the message is, the consequences of being too horny, man. And I just had to put my show y'all my report card before I got into my message, man. But basically, the consequences of being too horny, man. It's a lot of consequences of being too horny. You can most definitely get yourself in a whole lot of trouble, man, if you don't find you some discipline as far as your sexual urges go. Because you can most definitely, number one, catch you an incurable disease. And who wants that? Who wants to walk around with an incurable disease in their body, if they can help it, you know? And you most definitely shouldn't be out here sticking your dick in everything that say hello to you. You feel me? And you most definitely shouldn't be sticking your dick in women raw because not only can you catch an incurable disease, you can most definitely create a baby. You know, um, when you ain't strong willed, man, and you don't know how to pull that thing up out of there when you TD, if you don't know what TD is, when you tender dick and you get that feeling, man, and you just can't, you ain't got that strength enough to pull that thing up out of there, so you in there, don't want to come out in the cold, you want to stay in the warm, and you leave that motherfucker in there, now you got a baby coming, and you ain't nothing but 15 years old, 16 years old, you feel me? I ain't even lived your life yet. You got a baby on the way because you just wanted to have some sex. You know how many females I talk to that tell me they got pregnant on their first time having sex? Now, what's worse than getting pregnant on your first time having sex than you catching fucking AIDS, chlamydia, herpes, HIV on your first time having sex, man. Like, come on, let's talk about it. Let's have these conversations, man, because these conversations need to be had, man. I need y'all to like this video, man, and share this video because a lot of people need to hear this shit. But yeah, man, it only take one time, man. It only take one time, and you don't want that one time to be, a life sentence for you. So, we talked about the incurable diseases. We talked about making the babies. But then, let's get to the point where it's just like you can't control your sexual urges to the point where you out here just being creepy for the sex, man. You just being creepy, man. Like you just can't control yourself around a female, bro. Like to the point where like you down there scaring the bitches off on some shit, man, because you just can't can't control yourself when you're around a woman, man. And you get to the extent where you get into that arena of a woman feeling like you took it from her. You feel me? Nah, I don't got no stories about that, but it's so many stories that's out here about that to the point where it's just like what's consent and what ain't consent. You feel me? You know, we ain't gonna go too much into detail because I want this video to stay a regular video. But yeah, man, no means no. Always. It don't matter if you on top if she consented to it and y'all in the middle of things and it's feeling good to you and you about ready to do what you gotta do. If that girl tell you to stop and get up off of her, you stop and get up off of her. You know? Cause no means no, man. We ain't taking nothing from no woman. We ain't drugging no woman. We ain't doing none of that goofy shit to no woman, man. If the woman say no, stop, you stop. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you not doing that can cause you to be in a world of trouble that you don't want to be in. You know, how many people we know then got into those situations, man? Because one thing about it is always gonna be your word against hers, man. And you don't want that type of reputation on your name, man. Well, people can don't they wasn't there with you, man, but can they always gonna side with what somebody else said. Oh, what actually happened, man. Because only you and her know what happened in that situation, man. So just to be on the safe side, just listen, get out your sexual urge and your sexual feeling, and you do what's supposed to be done, man, and you stop. But that's a problem in the world now, man, because a lot of men can't control their sexual urges for the opposite sex, and they doing all kind of shit for the pussy, man, to the point where they doing goofy shit. So that's a consequence as well, man. And just at the end of the day, you gotta be a master of your sexual urges, man. You gotta be disciplined, man. Every female that you see, every big booty you see, nice titties, nice face, all that shit, all that good shit, that don't give you a license to feel like you gotta have them in a sexual way, man. You gotta know when to turn some women down, man. You gotta understand that this is not Pokemon. You do not gotta catch them all, man. You know, sometimes you catch more women in that way with you acting like you don't want it. Like you feel me? It ain't sometimes you do. Most of the time when you just be cool, man, and you ain't pressed about that and you just giving a woman good conversation and y'all having a nice time talking to each other and getting to know each other, man, and you ain't bringing that up, man, eventually that woman gonna want to know why you ain't, trying to fuck with her in that way. You feel me? Especially if y'all giving off that sexual attention and shit like that. So, you know, if you endeavoring to go there with a woman in that way, man, my best advice to you is to act like you don't want it in the first place, man. And you acting like you don't want it, it's gonna most definitely raise her tenants because women know men want to have sex with them. They know that. You feel me? They know what men want. They know why men be nice to them and be doing this and be doing that for them because they know what y'all want to do. You know, so when you're not giving off that energy and you're not acting like you ain't fucked in a million years, you raise that woman antennas, man, and you make her interested in you in that way. Cause she like, damn, like, man, I've been hanging with this dude. I've been around this dude, and he ain't never tried to touch me. He ain't never tried to do nothing with me. Like, he just been, acting real cool. Yeah, we been kissing and hugging and all that other shit, and he ain't tried to go there with me. And that's going to make them see you, in a different light. That's gonna put you in a different category from the other men. But then on top of that, they also can get a woman that know she ain't right for as her what she got going on. Like she might gotta be walking around here with a disease or something that's not curable. That she most definitely endeavoring to pass on because somebody gave it to her on some shit. So the fact that you was a gentleman and you wasn't trying to go there with her right away, that'll get her in her guilt trip to give you that information, man. I had a homeboy that told me he went through something like that where he just had a girl at the crib and they was finna get into some fornication. And before they got into the fornication, the girl was like, hey man, I want to do this with you, but I gotta tell you something, man. And he was like, "What you got to tell me?" And she just straight up with him and told him that she I think she had herpes. I think you feel me. And bro was like, we was young when he was telling me this shit. And bro was like, he down there jumped up and lost his mind when she told him that shit, man. But yeah, man, it would behoove you to take your time when getting to know these women, man, and not be so rushed to get in sack with them, man, because you never know what people got going on. Like I told y'all, man, y'all be thinking because these women look good and they walking around and they look healthy, and they got that attitude about themselves, like they just carry themselves, with so much care. But the whole time they run around here with some shit that they can't get back. You feel me? So yeah, man, take your time. Don't be out here in a rush to get yourself into some shit that you can't necessarily get yourself out of, man, because you know it's some shit that you can go take some pills for, and you got to sit out for 2 weeks, and there's some shit that you're gonna be constantly taking medication for, and you ain't gonna be able to have sex with nobody with that shit, man. So be disciplined, in all ways, man. As far as your sexual urges, man, you ain't missing nothing with this shit, dog. It ain't all pussies ain't the same. I ain't gonna never say that, man. But if you done had enough of it, you know what it is already, man. And you don't want to put yourself in behind the eight ball because you couldn't control your dick, man, and you letting your dick your little head overrule your big head, and now your ass in a real trouble that you can't get out of, man. So, yeah, man, we gotta, as men, being master of oneself, man, and just understand that, man, you don't always have to have sex with women, man. You can sit back and really get to know these women because half the time, man, once you have sex with them, that's pretty much how everything. That's pretty much everything that's gonna be about, man. The thrill be gone after that. So you don't want to been to put in all this time. You know, you don't want to be putting in this time just to have sex, and then you realize that that's all y'all really got in common. So just take your time, man. This video is to let y'all know that you got to take your time, man, and not be so in a rush to get into some fornication, man. It ain't always the need to do that. But yeah, man, I hope this message reached anyone, any young man out here, man. If you ain't learned nothing, man, know this, man. Protect yourself, protect that woman, because a lot of these women not gonna tell you to put no condom on, man. That's the problem with the world today, man. Like I said, just how we get to looking at these women like they ain't got nothing going on and everything good. They look clean. Women do the same thing. You handsome, you look good, and you look clean. They ain't thinking you got nothing. Whole time you out here, you got packages in your dick. You feel me? You leaving shit behind type shit. So yeah, let's get these motherfucking STD raise down, man. Start protecting ourselves, man. Start asking people their statuses and what they got going on, bro. They stop coming out here having this unprotected sex, having these kids, man. Bringing these kids into these fucked up situations, man, because y'all really wasn't trying to be together. Y'all just wanted to have some sex, and now y'all got a kid, and now shit all fucked up. Now you hate her, she hate you, and then y'all got a baby in the middle of all this chaos and turmoil. So yeah, man, it's just me kicking some game to y'all real quick, man. Just wanna put y'all in the driver's seat, man, and try to save somebody if I possibly can, man. Just give some game while I can. I feel like this gonna be the lane I'm gonna be going in. I probably ain't gonna hit like the rest of this shit, man. But who is supposed to reach is gonna reach, man. And I appreciate anybody that watched this shit. For real, man. Because I'm doing this shit because I really got a passion for it. And I really want to help the youth and help anybody I possibly can. I hope this message reach, anybody that's interested in it and want to know. And get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think, man. I appreciate y'all for fucking with me. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and before I go, don't forget to always handle your scandal, man. It's your boy Barkyo. This is Barkyo World, and I'm out, man. God be safe. 100.